The Ming dynasty reached its height during the reign of Emperor Yongle, yet then turned drastically inward after an age of exploration. However, the empire soon turned to its downfall, starting from the late 16th century, facing both internal and external issues. Peasant revolts, foreign invasions, weak leadership, and environmental issues. These crises soon led to the demise of the empire and the rise of a new dynasty, the Qing Empire. The Ming dynasty was overthrown by a local village leader, Li Zichong, marking the end of a 275-year-old dynastic power. Born around 1605, Li Zichong grew up in the Hubei province, and after the start of a massive famine that swept through the northern regions of the country, he joined the rebel cause in 1630. A great military leader, Zichong quickly grew favorable by citizens, and he began organizing immense raids on neighboring provinces. After years of gaining support militarily, numerically, and politically, in 1644, he professed himself as the first emperor of the Dashun dynasty and stormed Beijing, where the eunuch generals had already turned on the last Ming emperor. The siege of the Ming capital was short-lived, as Wu Sangui, in favor of the Ming, entered Beijing with Manchu troops and drove Li Zichong from the capital. General Dorgan was in charge of taking over Beijing for Wu Sangui. Hong Taiji, who laid the groundwork for a successful 300-year governing power, created the Qing dynasty. Manchu troops offered Wu Sangui a high ranking. He was given control of the Yunnan province in 1659 and created a satrapy in many southwestern provinces of the Qing's extent. In 1673, Wu led a rebellion against the Qing after they had tried to check the southwestern provinces. Known as the Revolt of the Three Feudatories, Wu created the Hunan province and declared himself emperor. Months later, he died, leaving his grandson heir. Qing forces soon crushed the rebellion. Koxinga expelled the Dutch from Taiwan in 1661 and planned to use the island off of the coast of China as a Manchurian base of operations for the newly formed dynasty. The Dutch arrived in 1624 due to Taiwan's location for maritime business, especially trade, which was first priority in most European nations. He was a powerful pirate and created Teng Ming. A Ming-style government and a Chinese legal system were used to govern it. He is often regarded as the founder of Taiwan. Narachi, born in 1559 to a prominent clan named the Jurchen tribe, sought to unite all of China and soon became leader of the Jurchens. Declaring himself the emperor of the later Jin dynasty, he organized the Manchu people in armies known as the Eight Banners. The Eight Banner system were the administrative divisions into which all Manchu families were placed. They provided the basic framework for Manchu military organizations. Some of the systems reflected pre-existing lineage or tribal connections in their membership, while others deliberately overrode such connections in an effort to create a more centralized military force. Each company, in principle, required to furnish 300 troops to the larger Banner Army. Though initially military-based, the Eight Banner system came to assume other administrative duties such as disbursement of salaries, distribution of land, management of property, oversight of popular welfare, and administration of justice. A hierarchy obtained among the Eight Banners, with the so-called three upper banners, plain yellow, bordered yellow, plain white, directly responsible for the emperor himself, and 5 lower banners, responsible to imperial princes. Later, all the banners were placed under the direct control of the emperor. Kangxi, came to the Chinese crown in 1662 at 8 years of age. Politically, he brought in scholars from central China to serve in his court, changing the Manchu means of ruling into a Confucian government. He focused on stabilizing the new dynasty and ruled through a period of rapid economic prosperity and patronage of the arts. Yongzheng was the fourth son of Kangxi, born in 1678. He continued the prosperous rule of his father, Kangxi. He abolished the head tax, which relieved families of economic burden to the government. In cases of corruption, Yongzheng cut the salaries of government officials until they cleaned up their act. He emphasized a balance of Confucius, Taoist, and Buddhist belief. Qianlong ruled from 1736 to 1796 and was the grandson of Kangxi. The expansion the Ming dynasty saw during his reign was unprecedented and matched only by the Yuan dynasty. He pushed past modern-day Tibet, parts of Russia, and all of Eastern Asia. It led to a multi-ethnic empire, although he maintained China's traditional outlook of the outside world. After the rights controversy, the debates between the ancient Chinese traditional worship of ancestors and the Roman Catholic Church preaching Catholicism was outlawed. When British authorities wished to widen commercial contact with China, it was denied, thus the continuation of China looking inward. He abdicated in 1796, announcing his son as emperor.
乾隆皇帝是中国历史上一位非常重要的皇帝，他在清朝有很多贡献，但同时他也是清朝的一个罪人。他在清朝的时候呢，他一共统治了清朝62年，在位60年，然后做了2年的皇太宗。他在统治的时候，中国的经济生产总值位居世界第一，是世界第1大经济强国。和当时的欧洲强国那是没法比的，因为当时中国的经济生产总量是英国的8倍，俄罗斯的6倍，并且当时所有的这些外国的这些贸易人啊，都非常希望来中国做生意，因为中国是一个很大的市场。中国有很多的这个东西呢，是在欧美地区呢是非常流行的，非常赚钱的。同时，当时中国的人口也达到了一个新的高峰，达到了1亿4千万人，这是在中国历史上之前是没有的。当时乾隆还有一个非常重要的，就是他修订了一本书叫《四库全书》。这部《四库全书》是当时世界上最大的百科全书，它一共有88卷，8万卷。但同时呢，这个乾隆又是一个很大的罪人。为什么我们这么说呢？因为当时乾隆有很多的过错，就像很多人晚年一样，他首先是进行了很多起文字狱。这个文字狱呢，在中国也不是稀罕事儿，但是在之前的几个朝代里面，加起来的总和还没有乾隆一个人干得多。他一共进行了138起文字狱，是最多的。而且很多的文字狱呢，它的理由都比较荒唐。其次就是这个乾隆，他并不是特别对这个西方的这些新点子、新想法不是很新鲜，所以就导致呢，后来中国对西方形成了一种阻碍。就可以说，当时英国人马格尔尼送来的使团，就是当时英国政府是希望和中国签订一个平等的这个交易条约，但是呢，乾隆拒绝了，因为他并不喜欢，他觉得中国高高在上。并没有这个需要去跟别的国家做贸易的这个需求，所以说他又拒绝了。这导致后来在19世纪时候呢，中国产生了一系列的问题，就 导致了这些鸦片战争，还有后续签订的一些不平等条约。所以呢，乾隆是一个非常有意思的人。
The Qing Empire eventually turned inward, similar to the Ming Dynasty, which was the main reason for their downfall. This caused China to lose the Opium War and led to Europe dominating the international trade system. Without a clear path to find a new powerful leader, the Qing dynasty fell in 1911, opening a new political, social, and economic era of China.